Hi everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas with friendly junk journal people. 12 days of junk journal gift ideas. And today is bookmarks. So I have several examples. So I have this one that attaches. You can either attach it with a paper clip to the top of your book or journal, or into the eyelet hole where you might have a tassel. So this one here. Then we have this one, and I am going to be adding this to my lavender and lace journal. So I have a specimen of actual lavender in here, and here we have this little bookmark, another specimen bookmark, and this one is a bookmark that you can put over the top of your journal or book. And we do have one more that has run away, so we'll make that one first. And what we're going to want is a square piece of scrapbook paper. I'm going to use cardstock, and this will probably crack. I'm looking for oh, here comes Midnight. Here comes Midnight the kitty. Okay, so this one is a corner bookmark, so I can show you. I have it right here. Okay, so you have, this one's an 8x8 square, I think. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is fold it corner to corner. You're going to get a triangle out of it. Okay? Corner to corner. Then what I do is I fold these two corners together, and I'm not going to fold it down. I'm just going to fold it, do a pinch fold. Just a pinch fold right there, so I can find the center. Okay, then I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it in to the center and press it down. You can use a bone folder. I'm just going to use my fingernail today. And then you come to this side and you can do the same thing again. Just fold it down. This is just regular scrapbook paper that I'm using here. Then you're going to take this piece. Okay, there's two pieces here. You're going to take this piece and bring it down and fold it. Okay, now you're going to take this, fold it up to the top, and you're going to take this piece and fold it up to the top. Okay, and then you're going to open it up. You see you have that little pocket in there, and you're going to push these down into the pocket. Down into the pocket. And you have a really cool little corner bookmark. So I have the lavender and lace journal that I'm working on, and this will just come in and it'll fit like this. You can use this. I mean, it would be fun to give a set of bookmarks to someone that loves to read. But this with maybe you know, the instructions on how to fold it to one of your friends that does paper crafting, and then you can just add, you know, your little notes that say this is for your prayer journal, and you're going to use this bookmark in your prayer journal, and this might be where you list your answered prayers. So you would have your list of answered prayers, and it could go in there. Or, you know, the people that you're praying for, or situations that you're praying for, so that you can move it with you. You can take it and move it through the book as you are going through the book. Okay, so that is bookmark number 1. I think it's kind of fun. Bookmark number 1. I think it's kind of fun. Next, I have the old hair tie, or this is actually a headband, so stretchy headband. Okay, I've taken several pieces. I've done this video already twice, you guys. That's hence the pile of bookmarks over here. Okay, so these are all cut at between 7.5 and 8 inches. Just a variety of matching ribbons. I mean, you could just, if you just do their favorite color or whatever. Now I'm going to take the area that has the, it's glued on this one, and I'm just going to fold this in half. Let's get it a little better half. Okay. So we're going to fold it in half, and now we've got this loop. I'm going to put the loop over that glue and pull and put my fingers through there carefully as I pull up my fingers through, and I'm going to grab the ribbons and pull them through. And pull them through really tight, okay? Pull them through really tight. There we go. You could glue this if you wanted to. And now we have this bookmark, okay? And how would you use that in the journal or book? Is go ahead and loop it around your page. I like to have the tassel-y part out at the top. And there you go. You can push it into the center of your book. But there you go. This is my Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree. This is my Nevermore Creation 17 November design project that is giving me hassles. So it didn't get put together yet. But there's bookmark number 2. So then I have this piece of cardstock. And I have packing tape. Now this packing tape is the thinner type of packing tape. Okay, let's see if we can find a. It is Duck brand, but it's it might not be like duct tape Duck brand. Anyway, it's thinner, and so I'm just gonna get my piece started. Okay, so I have, as I showed you, oh my God, can you smell that? It is amazing. So this is dried baby's breath that I ordered for a wedding. It did not show up in time for the wedding. It was Amazon Prime, but I believe it's because of the fires, the last fires in California, not the ones just really recent, but the ones from before. And you can see there are smaller pieces in here too. So, but I'm just going to grab a specimen of the lavender here. So I've got a few different ones. Okay, and they are shredding. They are shedding a little bit. That's fine. Lavender's going to do that. So I do know that my journal is, I'm going to make a bookmark, and today I'm going to make it, and it's going to be an embellishment in this journal that I've been working on. So that's how I'm doing it this week. So here, we're going to go to 2 inches. Oh, I want the side that already has a straight edge, not the... Okay, there we go. So we have that piece. We'll save that. We'll be able to use it for something else. And because I'm putting this in something that is 7 inches, I'm going to go to... let's see, I'm going to go to 6 inches. Or you know what? 6.5. That way it doesn't hang out the bottom. And then we've got this little square. Because what happened was when I made one of these, I had the square left and I was able to make the little piece. Okay, so I have the really long specimen. And I'm going to take a couple of the pieces. I'm going to pinch them and I can smell. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put the specimen down. Okay, we're going to try and figure out its best side. Its flattest side, and its flattest side we want it to be to the back. And then we're going to come over here and we are going to grab our tape. Get everything out of the way. Okay. And we're going to lay our tape down on our specimen, and we're going to just rub it in as best we can. Now up here at the top, you're going to end up with some wrinkles, and you're just going to use your fingernail to press the wrinkles out best you can and bring it in as close as you can. Now, I did also have some leaves that my granddaughter and I collected. I can't find them. I wanted to show you. They were skeleton leaves, and they work really good with this process as well. And skeleton leaves are, leaves that have been left out. And most of the look at that. Isn't that kind of... I think it's cool. I just think it's, if you're doing a botanical journal, oh my gosh, I think this is really cool. Now I have this piece, and I don't like things to go to waste. So I'm going to take the piece that was left over from there. I'm going to find the small specimen that I saved out. I saved it out just in case. And I'm going to put it down on this. I'm going to take this middle piece off. Okay. So today's video is about making bookmarks, but I think these would be really fun. They do have a little bit of the fragrance does escape out of from under the tape and through the paper. I'm just going to go around the edges and cut the tape off. So basically we laminated specimens of lavender. I just think it's so cool. Okay, and then if you wanted to add this this little piece, you could, if you have a tag can also be made into a bookmark very easily. And so we're just going to go ahead, and I know the bottom of this will work, so we're going to use the bottom. I didn't check the top. Okay, we're just going to add, and we'll do some layering here. Just layer these on top of each other. So it's similar to what I did before, but a little bit a little bit different. And there was some pink on there. So I'm going to cover that. Okay. So the thing about, okay, what makes this, the other element of this that makes it a great bookmark is because it is raised just that little bit, it will make it so that it'll make it easier to find your page. Okay. So I'm going to use my crocodile. When you're going through tape like this, you want to just do it. Just boom. Don't go, because it'll get stuck. If you just go, just fast. Like ripping off a Band-Aid. Okay. Then I have this really great lavender washi tape that I'm going to add here. Okay. So we have, again, and then I've got the Georgia eyelash trim here. It's a gold eyelash trim that's wired. And it was a gift from Georgia, so I love that stuff. It is amazing. Okay, so again, we have the little tiny piece of the lavender that will make that even more fun. Then over here, I have this purple ribbon, and I'm just going to add it along with a little bit of this, just because I want something that might stick out the top. And so you could actually make a tassel. I don't know if you remember, when I was a little kid, you could buy bookmarks like at Hallmark, and they would have just a little tiny tassel attached to them. I think I have some lavender baker's twine up here. There's some purple. Look at that, Mardi Gras colors. Oh, there's some lavender. And I can have it out and use the rest of it for this while I'm making this journal. I know there's like several different things that have lavender up there. So I'm going to make a tassel real quick out of this for this bookmark. Because, you know, a bookmark, I just remember that bookmarks would have a little tassel on them sometimes when I was a kid. Okay, so I think we'll use this piece as our, okay, we're going to fold it in, kind of get the idea of the fold in half. We're going to tie it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to take that like this and tie it here. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so I have that and it's holding. I'm going to just go ahead and use a little bit of the wreath wire. It's right here. I have it out. Cut anything scissors. Not the amazing Teresa Collins Fisker scissors. We don't want to ruin those. And go ahead and start your that to the side. We're just going to wrap it. Okay. And I just want a little tiny tassel to come off of this bookmark. Okay. Now, hopefully this will, this is the part I'm not sure that I did right. Okay, so carefully push our knot through, and we're going to take our tassel and put it through that Okay, you learn with me, right? Go through this way, from the back to the front, and then this will come over. Okay, so we're coming over the knot from the back, and then we'll pull it through. That's not how I wanted it either. Okay, I have a better idea. Undo the knot. This was an addition to what I was just gonna stick that purple string through there, just so you know. This is how it goes sometimes. So here we go. We'll go like this. Put one of the edges through. Pull it up. Tie it. Okay. And then we have, there we go. We have our tassel hooked to our bookmark. And I would probably go ahead and add a couple pieces of the washi tape to this. Just some little finishing touches. Isn't this awesome washi tape? I really love it on the coffee dyed paper because it just blends in and it actually ends up looking like a stamp. The other thing that I did is I just have this, the black letter or black words here, and these are from the Tim Holtz Small Talk. Different. Okay, and we're gonna put our word across. And when collaging, I like things to touch each other, because what that does is it's like, oh, it makes your eye travel when you actually touch things or you point things to each other. And the longer, you know, you can keep their eyes moving around on your project, yeah, probably the better. Of course, this is a bookmark. Okay, so I've stapled it. I like to use 2 staples because to me that looks like it's on purpose. And here we go. We have our bookmark with this little tassel. We have our collaged bookmark. This was a tag that I had that we turned into a bookmark. And then we have one more. Oh, you smell that? Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so we are going to take about 18 inches of this gold. I mean, that has been so much fun to use. And then I have this package of beads. This was a garland that I bought at Ben Franklin in Ojai. And I'm able to go ahead and strand the bead through this, and I'm going to come back up almost to the top of it, okay, and I'm going to tie this bead on. So this is going to be the closing, the way that I'm going to hold this on to this bead. And you could do this with any string that you can fit through your beads. Okay, I'm going to double tie it just because I don't want it to, you know, wiggle its way. And, okay, then I'm going to take the long bead. Well, I can't find my needle, so I'm going to try this with the 2 wires. And I'm going to go ahead and I don't know that this will work, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, there we go. So we made our own little threading thing here. Now we're going to come back, and we've pulled this through. We're going to tie it. Okay? We're going to tie it on here. Okay, a single tie on this one's okay. Now we have, this is still threaded. We'll come back and get another bead. There we go. So we have a gold bead. There we go. And we're going to tie this. Tie the gold bead on. Okay, now I can go ahead and undo my needle. I want it to sit on top, so I'm just going to play with it until it's sitting on top. Now you could put a bell, if you're doing a Christmas one, you could put a bell down there on the bottom. Okay, now I've got this. I'm going to go ahead and tie a couple knots that will just hold these strings together. Call this a knotty. I use it sometimes in my tassels to give my tassels texture, and then they're knotty tassels because they've got knots in them. Works really good if you're using like little satin ribbon to put knots in your satin ribbon. Will totally change the look. Okay. Okay. Then this will be a shorter one. We're going to just come around. I'm going to put the last knot. The last little knot. So if you want it longer, cut your original strings longer. So this, we got 7 inches out of the 18. I want it to be longer, so I'm going to go ahead and add these together. Troubleshooting right here. How do I make my bead bookmark longer? Just like this. Okay. There we go. And we can take that third piece and add it into the final knot. And this was just so that I could make it longer, so that hopefully the bead dangle will hang down below the bottom. Okay, we want that piece to come through also. There it is. There we go. So we have, it's longer. And then I just added a bulb pin. Getting low on those again. Added a bulb pin. And we'll be able to add that. You can either add a paper clip or a bulb pin. And that gives us the beaded, so a beaded bookmark. And we have one more to make. It's very, very simple. We're going to make, let's see, we did violets, so let's do pansies this time. Okay. And we're going to go ahead. I have this. This is cut out of wrapping paper. And we just want to make sure that the edge is straight, and then less than 2 inches or less than whatever your packing tape is. You want to be about, you want some room on both sides. And so our packing tape this time is 1 3/4 basically ish. So we're going to go down to the 1.5 inch. You know what? I'm not going to leave that edge. I want the actual pansies in here more than the word. More than the wood. Okay, and then you line this up. I don't think we were. Yeah, I wasn't lined up. Okay, so there's our pretty flowers. If I put that up there, I will never find it. Okay. Did you hear midnight? She talks a lot. Okay, so we're going to cut off a piece of the tape. And we are going to put it down. And then get anything that's stuck to it off. Lavender specimens. And we're just going to laminate, basically. We're going to put it between two pieces of tape. Okay, so there we have our pansies laminated. And if you can get your tape to be the same distance off both sides, that's better. It would be more like the one that I made as the sample, well, that I made during the first video. That, yeah. Technical difficulties. Okay, so I've cut all the way around it. It's like laminate on both sides. Again, you want to just go like a band-aid. You just do it really fast, and you'll have a beautiful little bookmark. You could do this with with somebody's photograph, and for grandma that likes to read and is using a receipt as her bookmark. It's really a great gift for somebody that you already see is using bookmarks. And then also for journalers or people that use a daily devotional. They probably have things that they would, pages that they would like to mark in their Bible or their journaling. Okay, so there we have laminate using packing tape. We have the beaded dangle. We have the purple collage tag and the purple collaged specimen tag with the tassel, along with these over here. This one was packing tape to packing tape and then sewn on to the bookmark. We also have our headband with the tassel, and we have the corner boxed bookmark. So that is our bookmark day 2 for the 12 Days of Christmas Junk Journal Gifts with friendly junk journal people. And I hope you will check out the list down below and go see the videos of all the artists that participated and are participating in the 12 Days of Christmas. And I hope you enjoyed day 2, bookmarks. Make sure you tell them that Dear Julie sent you. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being here. Bye.